All right, guys. So we got news in coming in what? We have news coming in 31 minutes now. We are live. So let's see. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, guys. Let's fucking go. Right now I just popped in USHF entry right here. You guys could put your own entry right here. I mean, like, you guys could put your, I mean, I'm not supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to wait for some sort of like, reaction before getting involved, but I'm kind of like, playing off based off this end pattern right here. I mean, I'm not really, it's not the cleanest, but I feel like, since I just think well, with what we just did here, this almost looks like this might go up a little bit more, but I sort of expect like, the XY to come back a little bit down. And I'm expecting like, USCHF, right, to come back to that low right here, guys. I'm expecting USCHF to come back to that low right here. I mean, like, maybe this might start to skyrocket up, but I gotta look at what he's doing right now. Oh my God. EU is not looking good with that candle right there. That is not looking good. That is looking like a sell. That is looking like a sell, guys. Yeah, that is seriously looking like a sell. If E is gonna go down, my AU might be, my USHF might be in trouble right here. Let's look at, oh guys, look at that. Do you see that? Do you see the AUD yesterday? Oh, not just that though. Not just that. Not just that. This is AUD. You can go watch yesterday's stream and see everything there, guys. Now, can you see gold? It was a risky play, but I still played it in a way that it is safe. I incurred the drawdown. All right. You can see it. Like, I haven't moved the stop. I lock it right there. I haven't moved it. Like, it's just there since yesterday. And we've had this. So we've had like, even with I mean, it is a stupid, like very stupid trade, right? But we're still able to grab 1 to 1.2 on that. Do you understand? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Even though this might looks like we might be going up right here, I'm not gonna sign up to that. I'm locked in. I don't know. Can EU recover that and go back up? I don't know. If the EU can actually recover that and kind of like, come back somewhere around here, it will be very, very good. And we get a rejection from there. We could be bagging some really nice trades from there. But again, I still want to bet, like, you know what? This old thing here, this old thing might be a corrective leg, right? But again, we haven't had like a really, really good top formation. So I'm just sort of like, buying into it blindly. And so, which is why I'm sort of like, giving it like, some room right here. I'm fixing it above the keys on right here, right? I'm in on what, guys? You can only see that. I've said it multiple times, guys. USCHF, you can literally see that. So you can see I gave it some room right here. Little bit above the key zone right there, and if we get stopped out, I'm gonna look for a rejection back down below the key zone, and I'm gonna re-enter that trade, and we're gonna make money anyways. So I mean, like, it would be sad to get stopped out on first trade, but it's not a problem. We know what we signed up for. You guys could still take it. It is a very, very good. It is a good trade. Just now we don't have everything we need to actually like pinpoint the exact time the drop is gonna really come out. It's gonna really happen, right? Like, that's the only thing we don't have right here. We don't have any sort of like volume sweep and stuff like that. We don't have anything like that. So we're just playing based off. You know what? We should have it at some point. Somewhere around here, because again, like if this is a high, this is a low, this is somewhere gonna be like the 50-60% area, right? So around that level right there, we should start to see some signs. But I know this could this do this right here? Do you think we might be looking at that? Do you think you might be looking at this right here? I don't think we're looking at that. But again, all this one way we could do this is one way we could do this. One way we could do this. I mean, this is a very, very bad trade. You guys shouldn't buy into it right now because this setup looks like this setup looks like this. This is difficult. This is difficult. This is really, really difficult, guys. No. Since we still think the XY should come up right here, I think we might be doing the wrong thing right here. How much am I down on this trade? I'm down $130. But I'm really hoping, if this could, come here, we could reject back down. I don't want to close this. We're getting some wicks right here. We're getting some wicks. But again, I mean, we still think, the XY could do this. Or it could just straight up come down right here. And we can now use that to now start flying back up. I mean, I'm expecting, especially on USDF, right? Like, if you look at the daily right here, I'm expecting the daily to form one last low right here. Even maybe touching the lower band right here, guys. So that's what I'm expecting. And that's why I'm buying into this in a risky way. Do you understand that? We don't really have a proper play. Our proper play was going to be waiting for the price to reject below the baseline like this. Needs to turn green. This vertical line right here needs to turn green. Red, right? For us to sell this back down. But we're not getting that right now. So it is crazy. Again, everything just points down. Everything just points down. In fact, we might get a little pullback, but G still sort of points down. And that is crazy. That is really, really crazy. So we keep looking at something around here. Maybe G coming all the way back down to the last leg right here. That is really crazy. How much are we down here? I'm down $140, $120 now. I mean, it's nothing, but it is really nothing. I mean, I could take I could take that, but let me see what he is doing right here. If I take this one right here, I'll still see this in a second. Let's see this. I mean, before we change, we have to at least see if we can get something out of this one here. Okay, fuck it. Fuck it, guys. I'm going straight down on this one. I'm going straight down. Yeah, I just went down there. Yeah, this could lead to a massive draw, guys. I'm putting the trades in on my other account. Sorry for that. One second here, guys. Yeah, I have a lot of accounts, so I shouldn't even. Yep. I just did that. As a matter of fact, I don't want to put it there again. Let me use P mode on this one. $500. Right. So for those of you that don't know what P mode is, so now look at how I want to add to this trade right now. All right. So I want to add to this trade. Look at this risk right here without increasing the risk. So I'm going to have to turn on the P mode amount, and I want to log the total loss at. So then I'm going to bring the box. Now, when I bring out the box now, you can see that the P mode, the SL now has 3 lines. We have the P mode SL. Now, if I actually click sell right now, it's going to move all the SL right here. So now I want to keep it around. I want to keep it around somewhere here. So I'm going to turn off the risk reward. I'm going to move the take profit back here. So I'm going to go That's an extra $280. So I'm gonna go sell right here. Do you see that? Oh my God, damn, my ears. So do you see that? So do you see the way I just executed the trade and it moved all the SLs like literally here? So the risk still stays the same. Do you understand? So I added 2 trades right now, but the risk, you can see what it did here. So it's sort of like, split my SL. You can see first SL is losing like, 351, 353. And the second SL is losing like, 148. So do you see that? Like, this is what most people don't understand. Like when I'm heading to the trades, I'm not using lot size. I'm using a very, very advanced tool that I can literally head to the trade and my stop loss needs to be where I want it to be at. So this is where most people kind of like disconnect from the old risk to reward thing or the old not knowing when to risk and stuff like that. I keep my stop loss here because maybe we could get a pullback, but I'm not sure about the pullback. Maybe we could totally get it, but I think it's going to be straight, straight. I think it's going to be straight down. I really think it's going to be straight down though. So I just made the trade a little bit riskier. When we have to do trade like this, we get fucked in the middle. So, let's see. I don't think we should get back to the side though. Let's look at what that is looking like. I mean, like, why am I doing this? Like, because I really feel like EU could have a potential of coming back down somewhere here, right? So I want to I'm gonna put it there though. I'm gonna put it there. Let's look at the 4 hour there. Let's look at the 4 hour. I wanted to put it around the 4. Okay. Oh, look, you can see that. So the keys are not going to be where we want to put it at, like where we want to put it at. So the keys is right there. So we kind of like in the sign thing right now. I think on my other account, let's see. So guys, another thing you guys don't know is if I wanted to move my stop loss and I want to see how much I was going to make. So I would just bring out the risk to reward right here. Do you see it? And I'm going to put it on the line here. So you can see on the line, it's telling me that if I put all my take profit right here, I'm going to make what? $4,300? Is that what it says I'm going to make? I'm going to move all my take profit there. So do you see one click? I moved all the take profit on the trades to that level right there. You can see everything. The take profit happens to be in the same price right now. So I just sort of want to shoot for that, low right there. I think we can actually get this one here, but I don't want to be greedy. So I want to get out when I want to get out, right? I want to really get out when I want to get out. So it is that crazy though. It is really that crazy. So, let's see this right here. What pair are you in? I'm in on USD, Euro USD, bro. Euro USD. I took a small loss. on USHF right now. It's a penny. Guys, you see how we just lost $100 on an account we start with $100, guys. I mean, like, think about it. Like, do you see it? Imagine getting yourself to a point where you make $100 a day. That is really amazing. This is your money, by the way. When you do this, this is your money, not a profit money, not a fake money, not a bullshit money. So stuff like that. News is happening. Let's take this back to 15 minutes because the 4 hour keys and stuff like that. Come on, if the news comes in, I don't want to see bullshit happening on the chat. I want to see it go straight down. Go straight down. I don't want to see nothing else. Just blast all the way down. Oh my God. I mean, like, we're coming down from 800 EMA right here. So that should count. That should really count for something. That should really count. Oh my God. Is this rejecting? Oh my God. $23,200 right now. This is bad for my health. But anyways, let's look at this from a trading viewpoint of view right here. So what could be happening? Number one, we are respecting our rule right now. We can see this. We can see 3 tops right here. So we are already red. It means that we should be buying down. So worst case scenario, pullback here and a massive leg down. That is what I want to see. And the 4 hour sort of like, now looking to feel like that weak. So I think we should really get it. So right now, what is this going to look like? I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to let you guys know. All right. If this come back down, it might come down here and we might reject back up here. I'm going to add more to the trade, right? Bringing all the SL somewhere around here. And I'm going to ride the last leg down. So that's the last leg down where I'm going to close all the entire trades. Oh my God. Are we rejecting that bad, really? Oh shit. Damn. I felt being up $300 on the day. I'm already losing $300 already. So I lost one what? It was 313 on the day. So I lost what? Let's see what's today? 21. Let's see 21. Two trades. So now we only up like 154 on the day. If we close this loss right here, this is looking bad. Is it looking bad, guys? This is really looking bad. I mean, I fumbled on that trade, but I understand. But at least I exited like what looks like a bad trade. Oh shit! You've gotta be kidding me, bro. Just go up. Just make sure you go up. I don't want to see bullshit, bro. But honestly, I don't see. But again, if we're gonna like if we're gonna kind of like come back to this eye right here, we're gonna see it with the way we're gonna fix above the baseline right here. All right, we're gonna see it above the baseline, and we're gonna know we're gonna get fucked around here. So there's no problem there. I'm in in the same bearish trade, seeing the same thing, but kind of looks like a bullish wedge. What does a bullish wedge looks like? What was a wedge like? Is it not like this, right? So sort of look like a bullish wedge. Okay, so going up and striking down. So do you mean like when you said bullish wedge, you mean like is this what you're talking about? Like outside, right? Is this what you're looking at? Is that what it is? Because I don't know what you guys call a wedge, honestly speaking. What if I need to restart with $100? Can I still catch up? You know what I'm gonna do for you guys? I'm gonna make it fun. I'm not gonna go first of all. Okay, let's think about this. I'm not gonna restart this bullshit from $100. All right. I love the feeling coming on here and knowing that I'm now making what is it $200 a day on the $1 million challenge, right? So I'm gonna keep running this account, but again, I'm gonna create another account, which I'm gonna restart every single fucking time with $100. Do you understand? So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. But again, since I'm not charging for it though, I would really appreciate you guys, sign up under me. At least I get some couple pennies on there, so it doesn't really makes it feel like, it's free. Like it doesn't really make it feel like, I'm not getting anything out of it. So yeah, I'm having fun, let's say we're making it fun. You guys should just sign up, right? Sign up. It's a regulated broker, so don't worry, I'm not. You can look at just market reviews. It's 4-star all the way. You can look at all the reviews, all this, all the broker, all this gurus are kind of like promoting. You can go look at the reviews. It is always 2-star, 1-stars and stuff like that. So it is not an unregulated broker, guys. So Just Market is a regulated broker, and I would really like, aside from even forget everything else. But if you use Just Market, because sometimes you're going to take some trades that can be risky. If you do that on XNET, you will get tagged out before I get stopped out. I can guarantee you that. So when I moved like 3 years ago on Just Market, so what I had to worry about is actually being right on the actual trades. Do you understand? That is it. You understand? My only worry would now be to be right on the trade. But on the XNET, you have to worry to be right and hope that when we're having section, we're having section coming in, or we're having market closing and reopening, they will use that method to kick you out of your trades every single fucking time. Trust me, I've been flipping literally half of my life since I've been trading Forex. And I can tell you why I switched from XNET and why, even though I know that XNET sort of I think XNET gonna pay much more, in terms of at least you could still get some pennies on there, but I think they pay way more than Just Market. But I cannot use it because it doesn't make sense. If I tell you to sign up, if I'm using Just Market and I'm telling you guys to sign up, but next is don't you think something is wrong? So no, I cannot do that. I would only tell you guys to get on something I'm using privately. Like some trades I hear, I can guarantee if I've done that on a different broker, I would have lost that trade. So yeah, that's kind of at the same time, I'm protecting you guys to make sure that we don't have any headaches copying my trades. So even when you do copy my trades or you do want to go that really aggressive route, you are still safe. Do you understand that? So that's where my focus is. Okay, I'm not gonna put you guys on something that's gonna make you lose money. No, that's not what I'm doing here. All right, because I would hate it to get kicked out on a very, very good trade. What is the opposite of the price? The opposite of that price mix get squeezed, making slide LL and HL squeezed getting smaller and smaller. I don't really, bro, I don't really understand what you're trying to communicate here, right? I really don't understand. Samuel Lou says, sound good, bro. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. When is it gonna start? I think I'm trying to transition all this on Discord, like, by next week. I know, because I feel like when I watch some of my streams, I feel like, it get blurry sometimes, and I really cannot control that because I'm using a dynamic network tuning on OBS. So it's sort of like, because I'm streaming on Wi-Fi right now, and I have like 14 devices, like, connected to the Wi-Fi, so I cannot really turn that off. I need those devices to be connected because I use them. All right. So for that, I really cannot control that. All right. And I don't have like Ethernet where I can connect directly to my PC to get best connection. So now that I'm using Wi-Fi, I would love to get like high quality content. And even I don't even want to get like, an entire 1 hour content on a YouTube, right? I want to make sure I'm getting like, out of that, my editor kind of like, keep it short, like very value packed, all the breakdowns in kind of like in a span of 8 minutes, that's really what I would love. I would love to get, because I really love to watch an 8-minute video where someone sort of like, talks and goes straight to the point of how he did it versus kind of like, just ranting just like that, So I would really love that kind of stuff. I want to do that. I want to repurpose the videos, but high quality content. And yeah. So we should be starting that. I should be starting to flip like from $100 every single time on Discord. So that you guys can just make money off it, you guys can make money off it. Bro, you flip the gold like crazy. I don't like gold, but sometimes I get the energy. I see what gold is gonna do, and I kind of flipping doesn't mean. Look, I'm gonna get you guys on the right mindset right here, okay? To flip, all right, to be a very good trader doesn't mean you have to stick to like one pair and every single fucking time, right? When I look gold from a 4-hour point of view or anything like that, when I see a very good solid trade coming, then I can say, I'm gonna put $500 separately on this risk, but I'm gonna go $100 at a time. So I know the H4 is about to do something very, very good, right? So that's when I kind of like, prepare for that. I cannot prepare for that. Bro, I'm unable to get access to the Discord. I use the S7F NATION account. But then like you have to sign up between like, Just Market or Vantage. I don't use Vantage, but I've used Vantage in the past, and it's really good. And now that I think they offer 2000x leverage, I think you can work with that. So that's why I think I'm going to remove that. I really don't have no control of what happens on Vantage. I'm not really looking at that so much, so I'm going to remove it. But again, we don't allow S6 account. If you want to really get on the Discord, we do allow Just Market account, just so since we're hoping it for free, we might sure get something for that at least, You guys don't have to pay directly, but, if I make you money and I get compensated for that, it's really good. What do you mean you have Just Market? Like, Just Market, I don't know. You have to use a support ticket if you have a problem, though. If you have a problem, you have to use a support ticket. Like, wait, 1 second. When is the news coming again? Don't tell me, like, US is gonna want to come back here. Okay, I gotta look at this properly, bro. Okay. We're good, guys. We're good. We're good because right now, this is what it sort of looks like. Like this sort of looks like we're gonna get that pump right up right here. So maybe even here, right? This sort of looks like it's gonna get this pump all the way up right here. All right, it sort of looks like that. So I think when this side does this, I think it's gonna be when we do that, right? So we're looking at somewhere here, right? So if we can get here on this news, right? If this news really push up, we can get here, and from then on, I think we can be a straight seller like that. So I think here is going to be a very good point to start the challenge from $100 again, because I think we can really capitalize on this one and be able to get some money out of that. So yeah, that's it. What do you say? Can access Discord. I'm just my bad. I just explained to you, maybe you should just use the support ticket, right? Explain your situation. When you open a support ticket, right? You just have to type what you're experiencing, and if you use a Just Market, send the account number. Like if you can't find it, then we are not in our team yet. So, and Alex is going to be more than happy to help you, assist you in moving forward. Do you enter on hold for some days or just stick into day-to-day trading now? I don't want to swing the trades. I want to really Now it's a day-to-day, it's a day-to-day thing, right? So the only thing that could happen is sometimes we're gonna open a trade down in NY section like this, and it can stall for a while. So before the pattern play out, so sometimes it can get carried towards the Asian section. So that's why you mostly see me like updating the trades getting closed around Asian section or early in the morning, maybe London section, right? So again, let's go. If we go back to the Discord here, you can see that everything is so good. 1 second right here. So on the Discord, you can see this. So you can see the Discord right here, right, guys? So you can see this is the Euro USD sell TP that I modified. Now this is the Euro USD trade that I just, popped in. You can see everything here, including my balance, including the max loss, including max win. What do you mean max? Oh, it's 2 trades. All right, it's 2 trades. So one of the trades is gonna net us like $20, and I think the other trade, I think it's 2 trade, right? So the other USL is gonna net us around $500. Do you see that? Like you have everything, all the information right there. Like I didn't send anything to the Discord. It's connected to the account. Do you understand that? So again, like if you look at the USHF sell, look at the USHF CHF sell that we sold, you can see like it shows that I closed out a little bit loss right there. And the duration of that trade was 15 minutes. And I lost what? How much did I lose? I lost 159 right there. Do you understand that? So you can see like, new order right here. When I open the trade, you can see, gives you guys like with snapshot and stuff. You can see like, this was the USD sale yesterday. You can see it didn't hit TP though, but I closed there anyways. Because I was going to go to bed and I was not ready for any shenanigans. And you can see like, I think we closed the GU hit TP. You can see closed due to take profit. It means that this trade was what we already minus. Is this fucking going up? We're gonna check that in a minute. All right, so this was the GU trade. I don't know why the mission didn't really show on the chat. New order. This was the sell. This was the Euro USD sell that ended up like getting closed right here. You can see that. So if we go back again, you can see this was the Euro USD sell. You see that right from that top right there. You see that? Do you see it from that top right there? Do you see that? Now all the way down here. So yeah, that was it. So every single thing is right here. If I go back up, you're gonna see every close trade, like how everything sort of lines up, right? You can see like from when my balance was $900, do you see from new order of $900, balance $900 right here, and from where is the closed trades? So USDCHF closed trade, you can see made us what we made. You can see we made $1,300 on that trade. So when you had that to a $900 balance, what do you get? Now we got like $2,200. So from then on, we had another USDCHF closed trades again for $300. So put us around $2,500. Like this is the breakdown, guys. I'm not like everything's there. I can't even control what information gets sent to this Discord because everything that happens on my account gets sent over there. So I can't even control what you guys see. So nobody in the fucking industry is gonna ever do this. No fucking body is gonna do this because if you look at it when I first started this, it was very uncomfortable and I had to stick to it. Like I have to because I understand I'm a profitable trader. Like so, the worst thing is it's gonna get better over time because I know I trade, I make money with my own trades, so I know it's gonna get better. Like when I was losing, I was trying to figure out, okay, you know what? Do I want to go the intraday route? Do I want to go the swing route for these guys? Like to make it really fun. But swing is so fucking boring, guys. Like it is so fucking boring. So intraday is very good. Yeah, just thoughts, I don't know. Just go to the Discord. Go to the Discord, follow the steps, you can see it, all right? You can see it. Just follow the steps. In case you want to switch, it's all there, all right? There's no problems here, all right? There's no problems. Yeah. It just kind of let you get the information, like, the new stuff right here. This is it. This is it, guys. That's just it. You guys see this? Like, can you guys see this? Like, 231 tickets, guys. So I really apologize if you're not getting like, if you're not getting like quick response and all. So I really do apologize for that. It's not really easy. Like you guys said it about a bunch of tickets and stuff. Let's go back to trading view. Let's see what is going on in the fucking chat, bro. All right, guys. Oh, I don't know. I do not know though. I don't know. How many minutes do we have for the news? We have 1 minute. All right. So here's the thing. If we fix anywhere below this level right here, guys, anywhere below this level, we are going to change and switch to what? Euro USD, USHF sells instantly, guys. Instantly. Though I don't really like this, I think this should still go up a little bit, to be honest. But I don't like how this is forming. Let's see how your USD is doing. I don't know, but I don't think this should really go up, honestly speaking. But I think the only risk here, guys, is that we had it to the trade. So we moved our stop. We made our trade. So we had a very, very secured stop right here, right? From London high. So we now move it to like, a little bit below the London high level. So which is very, very, I think that's the only risk here because we moved the stop loss. We tighten it up so that we can get good money for the risk, So like, let's look at this. So we are risking 499 in total, and we are trying to make $90 back. So do you see what we're trying to do there? That's just it. So in 45 seconds, we might get fucked or we might make money, whichever one it is. But there's this thing though. If EU drop down here, if EU goes down right here, guys, the scenario is going to be coming back here, pulling back in the final leg. So we're going to try to hack to this level when this first reach the previous daily low right here, and we're gonna take it all the way back down. Like, guys, I want to record a free post for you guys. So everybody that is joining the Discord and you are verified, I want you guys to be able to go on the other chats and kind of look for what I'm looking for. I want to let you guys do this by yourself, not just me, bro. Like, I want you guys to do this by yourselves. I don't see the code, to be honest, in Discord. Anyone from the team that can communicate regarding this in the Discord. Yeah. Let's go back to Discord. Let's see this. All right, so let me break this down. So this is where you land on, all right, when you first get into the Discord. Now, if you need help, if you get rejected, all right, just click the support, right? This is the onboarding category right here. All right, oh my God, did that just flush down? Oh shit, 1 second, we gotta look at this. Oh, that is pulling back to where we expected, and as usual, the risk. Please don't break that, bro. Don't break that. Okay, I love the rejection back up right there. That is really good. Again, which is why I kept it here. I understand, it could push back a little bit right here, but yeah, I mean, the 800 EMA has to count. Like I said, it has to count for something. And if we can really do that, I think if we can really fix back below here, this is normal. And the fact that we are not already breaking this to the upside means that we might be right on this one. We just have to wait. But when we fix back down, I think we're going to start having our own playing out really, really good. But again, now, hey, look, I want to go explain things in the Discord. Please don't do crazy things, all right? Wait for me. I'm coming back. All right, let's go back to Discord, all right? Let's go back here. So if you get rejected, just go open the support ticket, right? If you open the support ticket, right, instantly, I want you guys to just type a message, all right? You can type a message like that. Do you understand? So when you type it, just, say what issue you have, and stuff like that. And I'm going to get to it. Like, if my team doesn't get to it, I'm going to get to it myself. All right. At least yesterday, I was able to kind of get to some of the ticket myself, and I was able to sort it out. So guys, this is it. I don't really use Vantage like that. I think I might remove that, to be honest. Yeah, guys. Yep. I think we are what? We are 380 now. I know 300 members. Anyways, all right, guys. So let's go back to Trading View and let's see what's going on. We want to see you calm down, bro. Come on. You can do it. Well, I mean, for one, I really love how USDHF's kind of rejected. I think we can still get that one more leg up there. Holy shit. Let me see what my big account is doing right here. What? Did that spread kick me the fuck out? Holy moly. This is looking dangerous. Let's see, we're still waiting. Want to see what's going to happen here. But again, I don't really... I mean, now, this candle right here. It's just annoying that we have nothing to base this off, right? We can't really do anything else right now until, we need one more leg up right here, right? Then now reject them. Now we cannot take it good. Now, USHF is kind of like a play we might want to take, Now we can actually now say that, but right now we cannot say that. We don't have any data for that yet. So we have to wait. We have to wait. What's Dow doing? Up as well. Uh, this double week makes things want to be difficult. Let's look at uh, nah. I still think like this, if this happens right here, if this go up a little bit more, maybe we might actually do something on that. Let's see this. And it doesn't really make sense to actually have this. I mean, we did a London thing right there, but I don't think that's enough. Oh my God. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, that's it. That's it for me. That is it for me, bro. So that just confirmed what I want to see there. I think I'm wrong on that. My ears, bro. So now that I see this, I want to risk 800,000 that thing. I think that's the confirmation I would want to see though. 1 to 1.5 is good. Buy that. Nope, I do not think that's going down. That's why I switched. I do not think that's going down. USHF should reject right away. But again, when I look at this, you can see when I look at this, again, this, I should have just left the USHF short right there, but it's what it is again. When we see a confirmation for what might happen, and look at this one right here. So I think I'm gonna go in on the 2 right here. I think I can get a better entry on the USHF end of things. I think I can get a better entry right here. I'm gonna do 400 right here. I don't want to. And I'm gonna protect this just in case we still go back right here and come back down. So I'm gonna protect this one right here. I think this is where the stop should be in terms of CP. Now I'm gonna put it somewhere around here. So just to net an extra $400 right there. Nasty trade, but it's okay. What is it you doing? I think we should climb though. I really think we should climb. I think we should climb because these 2 formations right here, these 2 weeks right here, and another extra week right here, I think it should lead to a massive leg up right there. I think that should be it. Wait, let me see what the TP is for that trade though. Where is the fucking TP for the trade though? I mean, we didn't have to hit TP on that. We just have to see, not like I'm not necessarily going to be holding all the way here. I just want to see what the reaction is going to look like when we get here. So no, again, so we were expecting, right? Let's do this again. So the London low was somewhere around here, right? So price just came back down here and recover that. So I feel like we we didn't get the cleanest normal London sweep high or London low high, stuff like that. We didn't get the cleanest, right? So it is really crazy, but let's just see, You saw how I reacted to this really quickly, and I saw try to confirm that. Do you see that? Do you see what I said? Wait, what? Are you telling me the news didn't even spike the previous day? Oh my fucking God. Okay, I see why now. Oh, that is a lot of fuckery right there, guys. You guys didn't see that. Okay, let me move that. You guys see that now. this is a lot of fuckery right here. So I think this could yeah, I think this one I could actually see more like down. Now the USHF right now, what were we targeting right here? We're targeting this last leg. So I think that last leg is gonna really come. So let me go back here. Let me adjust the USHF stop loss right there. Let's go to the I'm looking at the 4-hour leg right there. Yeah, right here, guys. So right there. So that's it, guys. That's really it. I mean, it is that simple, guys. I mean, like the couple penny losses we took could have been avoided. Like on the day, what are we on the day right now? We're down $20 on the day. Fuck it. Yeah, EU is kind of like, finding it very difficult. It's kind of like, break above the 8 on the EMA right there. But I think it's going to break it regardless. I think it's going to really touch this level right here. I think it's going to do that. So I think I might be shitting myself. Like I might be doing nonsense. Targeting that kind of high right there. So I don't think I want to really hold to this high right here. I don't think I want to do that. So I'm just going to wait for like, a little break of the PDH right here. Maybe to the upside. And that's what I'm going to decide. Yeah, this does look good though. This looks good. This looks good. The 4-hour looks good. So we're just going to wait. We're just going to wait and see what happens. What the fuck is happening? What did I do? Come on, close this shit, bro. Yeah, I don't think it's going down again. I think it's going to go up now. I mean, that's the thing about intraday, right? Intraday, you cannot marry one position for too long. Like the moment things changes, just chill with it. Like, your biggest mistake is going to be thinking, oh, the bias, the direction is still clear. It can still work out. On an intraday, on a 15-minute fucking time frame, you have to react very, very fast. Like as soon as thing changes, like if you see a couple signs, exit. That is how you're going to win. You see how I did it? Like I might take like $100 or $200, but you just have to get out of it and be able to jump on the recent one that is about to happen right now. And that's it. I was looking for me. So that's it. That's how the intraday works. So you cannot marry one position for too fucking long, bro. You cannot do that. So I think this is still gonna go down. This should have been an easy day, but it's all right. Sometimes you get rough like that. But again, I mean, we have like a much more better view from the USDCHF trade that we were on before at the beginning of the stream. We got faked out there. What? Been down $400 a day? Let's see what happens. So this is a week on the 4-hour, right? Which one is really moving? Okay, both of them are kind of rejecting together. All right, no problem. Let's see. Again, like DXY, like USHF, like the worst thing we could do right now is we could actually like weak this out right here before coming back down. So we have to be prepared for that. That 800 EMA right here is really something, huh? Let's see how this will play out. But this is a trade. I think this is the best trade we should be running right now, to be honest. There's the XY right now. Oh my god, did they just reject that fucking thing right there? Just like that, huh? No, we need you back down here, bro. We need you back down here. I mean, like, the way we move from $100 minus $100 to minus $600 is really, really fucking fast, bro. I think I might have over leveraged this shit. So let me see what happens if all my total stop loss got taken out like that. How much would I have? I'm gonna be back to like $1,700. But again, is this worth it? Like what we're trying to get? We're trying to get to like $4,600. All right. I think we can work with that risk. I'm okay with that. So I can easily get it back up to like, where we were right now. So there's no problem there. Moreover, if I get stopped out, now it present me with another really, really good opportunity. So, and I'm not gonna cry about it. Let's see. Hmm.
What's it plan?
I don't see you doing anything much right there, though. I don't really see anything. Man. I don't know if I asked that. You still think that's going down? No. If you mean EU going down, I don't think so. Maybe it might get whipped down a little bit here, but I do not think it's going down. I don't think it's going down. No, with what we just had right here. So pretty much, I think everything just kind of like, maybe one more spike and back down. So that is why I have given each and every single trades some sort of like buffer. What? You've gotta be kidding me, bro. I'm looking. I think he's gonna feel back. He's gonna feel that back up. He's gonna really feel that back up, bro. Yeah, I think he's gonna feel it back up. He's gonna feel it back. And if it feels that back up, it's gonna break. It's gonna break this one right here. Oh my God, those rejections are sick, bro. We have no divergence on this leg right here, so it's totally like, reasonable. Like, if this go up, again, like I said, like, it's gonna be much more perfect. So have one more leg reach right here and start going back down. Honestly, then I can consider that like a right volume or anything like that. Do you know why I'm not being affected by the losses and everything like this? Is that in my head, it is $100 play. This is $100 account in my head to get it to a point where you can now be down $800 on the day. I mean, like, does that not, like, think about it? So anyone that's telling you that, oh, look, you don't know, bro. Now, imagine I make $100. Imagine I make $400 right now today, risking $400. Bro, I could get profit from every single fucking day I trade. You see that? Now, what do you think if I'm now in a position where I can get profit from every single fucking time I trade? What do you think I'm gonna do when I get a profit from account? What do you think I'm gonna do on that profit from account? Do you think I'm gonna be scared? Do you think I'm gonna feel any sort of emotion? Now, the moment you can take that out of the profit from account, you're gonna make crazy payout. Like, there's just nothing, like, there's no two way to think about it. You're gonna make crazy payout. It is just bound to happen. Like, that's just it. That's why I said, I don't care. If you don't have money, try to flip $20 if you can. Flip $50 if you can. Flip $100 if you can. But the moment you get used to it and you get it to climb to this stage that my account is right now, it is gone. It is gone, bro. Like, that is over, bro. That is over. Like I said, like, it's gonna feel back up. So you like, I don't know. I'm doing this live with you guys, right? I'm doing this live with you guys. You saw how I reacted to it. You saw everything. Like, I think this is the benefit of actually trading just New York session. All right, this is the benefit of it because now whatever changes and you change with it, you're gonna be in the right decision. Like, you're gonna be in the right path. No, what's this? So yeah, I don't care. Flip $100 if you can. Flip 25 fucking bucks if you can. Flip 50 bucks if you can. All right, flip it if you can. But one thing stays. If you cannot get yourself into a situation where you can get multiple profit from account, you can keep getting profit account easily, you are not gonna make crazy money. I mean, I don't make crazy money, but I'm sort of good with 8,000, 10,000, 15,000 ranges every month. So I'm not trying to kill myself, bro. And in fact, that guy will put 100,000 in the account and roll it to like $4,000, bro. Legendary, bro. Legendary. Do you think it's gonna be easy? Like maybe if I wasn't super transparent about all my trades on the Discord, maybe there would have been a way for me to like, kind of like how would people do it? Like there would have been so many ways to kind of like, twist it to make it make like real and something like that. Like, but what the fuck is that? No, I'm challenging myself to get to that next level, which is why I'm doing this. It's not like I'm already a millionaire or something like that. No, it's not like that, bro. Like I haven't done this before, so me trying it, it's kind of like, one step at a time. So yeah, and I'm trying my best to take all my emotion out of this. You understand? So yeah, and at the same time, I'm trying to scale this in a different way. So helping more people, more commissions, more whatever it is, services going up, everything just going up, like, But again, everybody making money, everybody's happy. So with this filling back up, I don't actually think it can actually like, if this fill back up right here, I don't think it has that power to kind of like, come back down again. I think we're just going to go straight up. Again, don't worry about my TP, all right? The moment we start breaking the PDH, I'm going to be out of the fucking trade, bro. Let's see, how much would I be making on EU if I was just going to be aiming at PDH right there? Let me see. I don't know. I want to close somewhere around here. If that makes sense, guys. I'm going to close somewhere around here. So that's going to be $1,000. I think I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put it there. I think that's okay for me. I feel that's okay. I think it's going to get more riskier, like, as it start to break the PDH right there. Oh, guys. Somebody said, bro, you're using a green screen. Why are you always using a green screen, bro? I'm not using a green screen, my man. Like, I'm not using a green screen. This is my fucking crib. I'm here with FYS right now. If you know FYS, that's my partner right there, my brother. So to prove it's not a green screen, I'm gonna go up right now. You see this? Now it's not a fucking green screen, man. It's not. This is a difficult day. I mean, like, it's not meant to be straightforward. Everything's not going to be clean. Like, guys, we don't really have any clean. I can't even see the fucking London Eye, London Low thing here. I can't even see it. I think it's hiding below. I think it's hiding below the, oh, shit. Oh, this is the London Low. Oh, this was really the London Low. Oh, okay. So you can see it's even difficult. Like we didn't really grab anything. So the other one that looks like what we're looking for is USD-CHF. Do you see that? Why? You can see that, right? Like, let me zoom this out. Can you see this? This was the high, right? And this was it. Do you see this? So we grabbed some volume right there enough to like pushes this down this much, right? So what's here saying right now is I would love to see one more leg up right here. Then then an instant, down from then on, right? But if this doesn't go down right here, what could happen is they might stretch this all the way back down to like, they might stretch this all the way down to Asian section, like Asian, then you start to go back down. Do you understand? Like, I think that's the worst case scenario, but I think regardless, it's gonna go down regardless. I'm gonna go down. It says it's gonna go down regardless, so. There is news in what? In 51 minutes? What is going on? What news do we have? There's a bit more news in 6 minutes. Like, what news is that? I don't see anything here. Where's the news? I mean, I can't see anything. I can't see shit. See, I'm gonna say this. If EU can fix above this level right here, it's done. Because right now we sort of like, we can't fix above this key zone right here. Do you understand? We cannot fix above this key zone right here. So it's kind of like, being a problem for it to fix above this. But if we do fix above this one right here, guys, it's a game changer. It's gonna spike hard. It's gonna really spike hard. Yeah, but that's not in 6 minutes. That's in 51 minutes. Wait, what? Yes, that's in 51 minutes, not in 6 minutes. What are you smoking, Ishay? You said Ishay? Am I pronouncing that right? All right, man. Thank you for hopping on the stream. All right, guys. So I've tried to protect myself on this trade, on this drawdown. I don't want you guys getting emotional. I think this is a bad stop to begin with, to be honest, because I thought this was the London high the London low was somewhere around here. So I fixed it here, but it's all right. It's all right, guys. You are smoking candlesticks, bro. Apparently you are. It's all right. It's all right. You're gonna survive. You're gonna survive. So I don't want you guys getting emotional. Like, if I'm off stream, I'm not looking at my balance, guys. If I'm on stream, if I'm off stream, guys, what I'm doing is I'm setting a trading unlock right here, and I'll set a trading unlock right here. I don't want to come and look at this when things are happening or we're eating important key points. So I don't want to be here, kind of like, looking at this fluctuating and stuff like that. All right. I don't want to be there. Do you understand that? So I've got like a lot of devices that kind of like, track this stuff. So I'm not really going to be looking at sitting out here and trying to like, do shit and stuff. If I sit here, I'm going to make some dumb decision about maybe closing or looking for a better way. Let's even look at this. Look at citrus. No, we're going down, bro. What? Okay. Now, no, I gotta look at this again. Why is G looking down, bro? Why is G giving a bearish pattern, bro? What the fuck? Well, let's see what he's doing. Another bearish pattern? Damn. Wow, okay. What about NU, bro? And gold? I mean, we can't really count on gold. Like, gold can't be nasty. Oh, no. I gotta look at this again. This is DXY. I gotta look at this again. I don't like... G is not really giving any... No, G is not really giving any sort of like bullish signal. I mean, this shit is looking fucking bearish, right? Like, bro. And I refuse to believe DXY is gonna go up, and GU is not gonna. No, this is not really giving that, but I'm not gonna give up on this yet. I'm not gonna give up on this. I'm not gonna give up on this, but because what I think we could do, like, if this is this, no, that's not even looking clean. That is bullshit, bro. That's not looking clean. Because kind of like we are fixing the law, we thought like, so we didn't take out any London high or London low, sort of like in the middle. So we can't really decide stuff. But hopefully, maybe what we're looking at is maybe a rejection here and it's going to reject back up, then be in line with the direction of your USD. But again, if this is still going to do this, that means I might be fucked on my EU trade though. I mean, that's kind of like what it's looking like. I don't like how that is. Again, like, that doesn't make sense. If you can do that, that could be, we could be looking at something like this. But again, I would prefer to see one more leg on USHF. But if we see one more leg on USHF and USHF sort of like, look at, and USHF sort of like, look at that perfect play that would normally trade. Now I can exit all positions and I can divert all my equity down to USHF and make a lot of money from that. Do you understand? If I see a very clean pattern, right? Like if a pair is showing like, a really, really like, pattern that lines up with what I'm looking for on the day, then I would kind of like, take all other pairs out and kind of like, put all my focus on that one. So right now, I don't like how GU sort of like, be trading below the fucking PDL, previous daily low. Well, we didn't grab anything, so we might be looking to grab this one right here. Maybe go up, then try to squeeze, maybe go back up. Maybe that we could be looking at that, but let's leave this drawing right here, right now, because I want to be able to see that. And USD is not really fixing above the 800 EMA, so that's difficult. What are you saying? Check GU. It looks like a right head and inverse shoulder. No, you don't want to overcomplicate it that way. Please don't tell me you're looking. I don't understand. It looks like a right head and shoulder inverse. Bro, what is a right head and shoulder inverse? Like, are we saying, is it this one? Or, so are you saying, okay, is this one? Nah, I don't, you don't want to overcomplicate like that. No. Don't do that, all right? First of all, right, this is the trick. If you go the way you want to go right now, like if you go in like, okay, I want to look at what the higher time frame is looking like. Like if you try to make some sort of like, bullshit excuse, like on the higher time frame for reason why the lower time frame might act. But here's the thing, here's what you're missing, right? The lower time frame needs to be in line before you can actually now start using the higher time frame as a support of where you think this might go. The lower time frame is not in line with what I think should happen on the 4-hour time frame. So I can't even be looking at that. All right? I can't be looking at that right now because GU sort of like needs to take out some lows here. If it does that first and reject back up, now I could say, good. Now that could be something we could work with. Do you understand? But we don't have that yet. But I like the fact that we're going back up. We're rejecting back above the PDH because the PDL and the PDH is very important. Like these are crazy levels that even if you dedicate your entire life to only playing, setups around these levels, you are gonna make money. Like you're gonna make trading very, very simple, very, very simple and easy to make money off of. But anyways, yeah, I don't like that. GU is sort of like giving everything. Nah, it's not really supporting what we want to see on DXY, EU, on USHF. Like we want to see everything line up, right, guys? We want to see everything line up in a way that it's not like, oh, DXY is looking up, EU is looking up, USHF looking down, so everything's kind of like conflicting each other. No, that's not what I'm looking for. We need to be in sync. Like we need to be in sync that EU is looking up. GU is looking up without even looking at it too much, like without even making any excuses. Like everything's just sort of like pointing that direction. And when you up on USHF is looking down, like everything is sort of like perfect. That is how you flip. If you don't look for that, if everything doesn't line up with what you're looking for, either long term or short term, Now we have a problem. Now we need to cut down. You can see how I'm going in for $90 risk. I'm not just going down blindly. I'm going that with the calculation of, look, I feel like after the CDS manipulation and stuff like that, I feel like if this is going to go up, this is what we should do. So I'm betting all my eggs on what? This is what it should do. Listen, like, I'm not just putting on the risk. If it's not in sync like that, I'm not going to take it. I am not going to increase that risk like that. All right. And it's a good money making setup. Like, it's not the best, but USHF on the other side is the best. If we can get that one more leg up to the upside and that one leg does come and reject back down immediately, boom, we are in money, guys. Like, we are in fucking money if we can do that. If we can really do that, we are in money, bro. If we can do that, we are in money. Like, if USA can just give one more push above the London high and reject back down instantly, that would be the confirmation of everything that needs to happen in the 4 hour. You understand that? So I'm sort of like, using this to counter this, to counter this, to counter this. So if everything is in sync, I'm going to make money regardless. Like, it's not about, will I make money? I am going to make money. I am going to make money, So that's just it. That's just it, guys. Let's see. Honestly speaking, I still think like, USHF should come back down, like at least almost touching the higher band right here. But I'm not even looking at the lower band. I'm not even looking at the take profit at the lower band. I want to see at least this level right here get taken out. And I think that's going to be the easiest level we can pick out before we start going back up, or maybe even going down completely. I didn't even know that, but I feel like this is going to be one right to like this. Another thing we could do in terms of target. Now, I don't want to get another thing we could do, like in terms of target, right? In case we start dropping, to see where there was. What? What? Did we already hit like 50% on USDHF already? Oh my God. Thank God I did this. So we're pretty much just looking at this level right here, guys. So I'm pretty much like, I'm not saying like, we're looking at, because 50% is kind of like a minimum price objective. So it means if we start going up from here, it's not a bad thing. But no, since we still have 61% or 60% level below the low that we are targeting, I think we can still get a win on this. I think we can still get a win because the 60% level is still sitting below, but we don't have to. Damn, we already touched the 50% on this. The only reason why we are kind of like, in this trade and we still kind of like looking down is that the 4 hour rate doesn't support, going long right now, right? It still support like, we still have like one more leg to go. But again, when we can't really confirm that leg right now on the intraday base, and that's kind of like where the problem is right now because we really cannot confirm that. We don't have any confirmation for that. Until we kind of start trading below this level right here, that's where the confirmation is going to be. So, but for now, we don't have that, guys. We don't have that. And we need that. We need that confirmation. So, I don't care. I want to see DXY. I want to see USHF go up to the London high and reject back down instantly. That'll be the confirmation. I don't care if I have to go in drawdown, but I want to see that. When I see that, now we have hope. Now we know we can play that leg aggressively to make crazy money out of that. So I really want to see that, though. I really want to see that. So if USHF does do that one more leg, again, I'm not going to play like it has to do it. But I would love the possibility of that happening. So I just have to make room for that leg right there. So I might see myself in a drawdown of what? I don't know. I don't know what it is, but. That is crazy, bro. Okay? That's what we want to see. That is what we want to see. It doesn't matter, like, it doesn't matter what drawdown we have, but at least we want to see something finally, we want to see something finally. Something finally we can walk with. This is why it is always good. This is why it's always good to like, actually wait for the exact pattern, before you start popping it in. But, I still pop it in with, like, with the hopes of that last leg actually happening. So I think you can see like even if that last leg does happen, my stop loss is still kind of like nowhere. But wait, what? Why am I down $700 just like that? And we haven't even been anywhere. Oh, okay. So on the day, we already down $20 on the day. Okay, I got it. So we're already down $20. So we're pretty much just down $400 on the total trade right here. So we're not down much. We're just down to about $2,500. Okay, no pressure. You know, we can deal with the drawdowns. So if this comes here and we jet back down, that's a win. It means we just have to, like, you know, for the rest of tomorrow, we just have to watch it. That's all. This go up, come back down, that's a win. Like, it's a game over, guys. And I know this was starting to look up. Really? Gold is looking up right now, you know, right? And in terms of gold, we have like these two lows right here that we can actually walk with. Then we can, you know, we have that two lows right there that we can actually walk with. So it is crazy, bro. It is really, really crazy. If I get this leg, I could literally open another account with $100 and I'm gonna put a lot size. Like if I get this leg right here and we get a rejection back down, I can put $100 on the game and I can risk like a lot, like setting the stop loss, like, you know, this amount, this tight, you know, and dragging it all the way down. You know, I could risk like this. Understand? Like I could put it like that with $100 on a different account. But I'm playing $900 and $500 risk right now, so I cannot be using this amount of stop loss. I don't want to lose my $500 just like that. Doesn't matter. So now I want to give it some room that I can think, and I can exit the trade if it doesn't look good. So I'm okay with 1 to 1.7 or 1 to 1. In fact, I don't care. Damn, this just fucking kicked me out of the fucking game, bro. Damn. What are you doing? Come on, USHF, you are almost there. You are almost there, bro. You are almost literally there. Just come on, weak it out, bro. Weak it out and reject back down. Now we have a deal. No, guys, if that happens, now I'm gonna move the same USD stop loss, right? I'm gonna move it. If this happens right here and we move, we go back below this email right here, what I'm gonna do is very, very simple, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the stop loss from here. I'm gonna alter the trade. I'm gonna take the stop loss from this level right here, and I'm gonna put it somewhere around here, right? So that way, this old leg, instead of netting us like what, $1,000, what was it gonna net us? Like what? USHF's gonna net me $400? Okay, we can stretch it like, you know, making us like fucking $700. If we can move the stop right here and cut it short to this level after seeing 1 week right back down right here. After seeing that, we can actually cut it short and still make money. Do you understand that? So that's the plan. That's why I'm sort of like looking at something that could give me like a potential, like that could actually guarantee that, oh good, we had a sweep of the London high. Like none of any pair that we had today, sort of like I think like today we really don't have any pair that sort of like, you know, weak out the London high or the London low, except from USHF, this tiny one right here. I seen the bigger one, but I think USHF is the only one right now. Even DXY didn't weak out the London high or London low or anything like that. So it is really, really crazy, bro. And look at this, the London low right here. So we didn't even take it out. Look at this, even on AUD USD, right? Like the London low, the London high, we didn't take anything out. So honestly speaking, I still think this is oh my god. This looks so bad. I will appreciate, like, you know, I mean, like, if we look at this one right here, guys, do you see this? Like this low right here, this low right here, and this low right here. No divergence on this entire leg. So it will make sense to come down here before going back up, honestly speaking. Same thing here. I don't know what gold is doing right now, but intraday wise, we have a low here, we have another low here. This should lead to something like this. But the fact that it PDH is kind of like close to us right now, I don't want to really take that. But it is something. This is a play everybody can take. But again, this is a play everybody can take, because now this lines up with what I'm waiting for on USD, right? So because we're waiting for USD, you can put it at the stop. You can put the stop right there below the London high, right there, London low, sorry. And we can drag this other way up. Nah, it's not worth it, bro. Except we're not tighten another stop loss like this to get 1 to 1.5, bro. Like, do you want to do this? Can we do this? I mean, like, this is totally, this can totally work, but yeah, this can actually work, guys. You can actually do this. But again, if you haven't made money, especially when we've had like, a couple of pennies and stop loss, closed, you can just aim for that 1 to 1 and risk it like this. We can do this on gold, absolutely, because again, since we expect EU to go up, then of course, gold can actually go up. So you can see how I'm kind of like, looking at this and looking at this in terms like, peace out. Okay, what could happen, right? So I'm looking for where I'm gonna YOLO the fuck out of this trade. And I'm doing that live with you guys. Like, you guys can literally learn a lot right now, guys. Like, you can literally learn a lot, bro. Oh, my friend is online on Apex Legends. I'm not going now. This is NASDAQ. This is NASDAQ. Now, NASDAQ right now, look at this. So what could we do? How can we look at this? So right now, NASDAQ right now, we kind of weak out the London low right here. So what we can do is this, right? We can literally do this on NASDAQ, but now that it's right here, we can literally do this right now, all right? And just wait for that drop right there. But here's the thing though, here's the kicker, right? Because now we can take this trade based on what? If this fixed above, like if this fixed above the baseline right here and this baseline turned green instead of red, now it's a really good trade. What positions are hoping? We are currently on EU and USHF. That's the two positions we are running right now. I don't think USHF has the balls to do that last time right there. It seems to be having problem with it, I mean, like, it's having a lot of problem with it. I don't like that, bro. Look at this fucking idiot. Like, bro, the fuck? You can do it. Oh my God, if this shit didn't at least get below the middle line right here in 29 minutes, this might actually do one more leg. But imagine, what am I even saying, bro? Like, I'm expecting USCHF to go, like, do one more leg. But on EU, I'm afraid to have that one more leg go down. So what's going to happen when USCHF started going up? What's going to happen to your USD? It's going to definitely go down. I think the last leg as well. So, but I'm willing to get kicked out. Holy shit. Oh my God. Did I risk $800 on USD? I thought I missed out on USDCHF, bro. Oh my freaking God. Did I put $800 on that thing? And it wasn't USDCHF? What have I been? This is monster, bro. The fuck? What in the fucking what? Yeah, gold. Now, the thing is that, well, I love gold sometimes. You see, before all this TP right there, gold is just going to blast the TP out of the fucking moon, bro. Like, it can go. He doesn't care. Like, he just want to do what he want to do. But I love gold. Gold kind of like, give us that. Oh my God, I'm bothered. Like, why do I put $800 on fucking EU? I thought that was USDCHF, bro. Oh my God. Okay, USDCHF, I don't think you should do one more leg. I think you should just go down right now. In fact, I don't want to see the one more leg at this point. Don't worry about it. I'm not looking to after the trade. Just go down. Just go down. I think we can work with that. Shit, bro. $800. And my stop loss is fucking here. Not even here. Oh, okay. At the time I thought the London high, the London low was somewhere around below the baseline right here. That's what I thought. I sweat too much. Okay, I'm gonna try to reduce that. I'm gonna try to reduce that. But no, if you know what I'm feeling, you're gonna do much more. No, I feel damn. No, no, no. The mistake here. Uh, can I cut this into half? Like, can I cut half of it? If I cut half of it right now, I'm gonna be losing what? I'm floating 265 on the USD right now. If I cut half of that risk to like $40, that's gonna be what? That's gonna be oh shit, $350. So if I cut it into half, that's gonna be me losing an extra what? 175. That is bad. Damn. That is bad. So let's see, even if we do get like a one last leg right here, and we get stopped out on EU and we move our stop from the new high that this would have made, we can stretch our take profit to like what? What is your station we're gonna make us? 485. So let's say we make it $600. So if we lose $800 on this right now, let me go back to EU and let me see what's gonna happen. What would my balance look like if I hit the stop loss? So if I hit the stop loss, the balance is gonna be at $2,000. All right. So when we take $2,000 and let's say we were able to hack to USDCHF and extract like $600 on that trade from a 485. So we plus that plus, so that's $2,700. Oh my God, this whole trade is not what shit. I have YOLO'd on the wrong one. I YOLO'd on the wrong one, bro. Oh no. Yeah, don't worry. This is me on a regular day because I love to do the maths on. Oh my God, if I just stop on the other one, if I'm able to add no position to this one, how would? So are you saying this whole thing is gonna get me? Like it's gonna get me to guys? It's not even gonna get me to my current balance right now. It's gonna get me to like $2,600 or $2,700 max. No, today was about clocking 4,000. Today was about $4,000. Oh my God, bro. We are 1 hour, 22 minutes in on the stream. And we haven't had any, come on, really good trades right here. What is gold doing? Oh, look at that, bro. Look at gold right there. US 30. I don't like this one though, but you know, if I want to play it, I would play it like that. If I want to play it, I would play it like that though. Yeah, if I want to play it, I'll play it like that. Just to look at this get packed out right there. But anyway, I want to support this one. If you're in here, I think if you're in here, you could wait. But overall, I don't like the price action right there. Yeah, exactly. My point exactly. I know I'm fucked. Oh no. I risked too much on the wrong one. Yeah, this does really look like it's gonna do it. This does look like that. Damn. Huh. What was I thinking? Hmm. That is not good for my health. We just are like looking at that one more leg on. Wait, what? This one isn't even doing shit yet, bro. You know what's funny about EU though? GU though? This right here, don't be surprised that you're gonna see this fill back up right away, like just like that. That is how GU sometimes can be actually crazy. You won't be you will be very very surprised. Like this whole thing looks like a bear trend right now, but I will tell you. And I haven't traded GU sometimes. Sometimes I trade because of this misalignment that it sometimes does. Whenever you have like a clear trend on the other pairs and he's just not giving you, he's giving you some sort of like mixed signal. Like you'd be surprised how this is just gonna be in line with everything else, and he's gonna even be pumping more crazier than all other ones here. Right. But I think if GU can actually sweep the low right there, the London low right here, I think is gonna be good. If GU can sweep the London low, it's gonna be good. We have nothing to worry about. Oh god, damn it, bro. Uh. Oh wait, what? Come on, come back, come back, come back, come back. I mean, guys, look at this line right here. You see the vertical line is already green, which we are already trading above the baseline right here, which is good. Are we already red on the baseline here? No, we're not red yet on here. So we should be red somewhere around here. And if we can have a close, that's gonna be good. But anyways, guys, I don't think I wanna wait for this on the stream. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I don't know. What is it gonna cost me to move my stop loss from here and completely fixate below this level right here? Because I have to consider that possibility. Because let's see, if I have to put my stop loss here, let me see what it's gonna look like. So where's your USD? You're gonna see how I kind of like figure it out. So I'm gonna take the calculation tool right here and I'm gonna put it. Oh my god, I'll be risking $1,000 on that trade, and EU alone, if it hits stop loss, will be costing me $1,800. Will be costing me $1,100, bro. If I move that stop loss right there. How much was I trying to make on the EU? $1,000. So if I move it there, that's gonna be a 1-to-1 trade. But right, it's stop loss on that thing. What if I'm wrong? He's gonna get me to like the 1,800. Let's put it there. Let's see. If I have to put it there, what is my oh my god, my equity then goes down to like $1,400. What do you guys think? Should I do it? I mean, I already did it. I'm just worried about keeping it there because I have to give it some room. Since this was the wrong one, I was supposed to risk on the USHF. So now this brings the total trade to like a 1-to-1 play. $1,400. If I get stopped out right here and this weak backup right here, it could spike. It could create a new opportunity that we can actually buy into and get a 1-to-1 to 1-to-2 hour. So if I get stopped out right here, can I take another $400 on EU and dump it on there and make $800 back? Can we do that? Because if this whole thing hit SL, we're gonna be down $1,400 right here. So literally, kind of like is it 50% down from where we at right now? Oh my god, that's a lot of risk. That is really a lot of risk. I'm not supposed to play it like that. But I think that's the best play, though. I think that's the best play. Because I want to really see what's going to happen right here. I really think that's the best play. So I'm going to give it some room. I'm going to put it right here. Where did I put it? Where is it sitting at? Literally below there. Let's see. I think we can still do it. Is USDCHF? I think we can do it. Yeah, this is the official S7F trade manager that would be for the team. You can see I use it. Every single person I've ever trained uses it. So oh, it's on the Discord, by the way. If you get on the Discord, I give you guys the limited versions. Every single month get updated. Yeah. You guys can I give it to you guys as well. So I mean it's my system. I cannot not give it to you guys. I have to give you guys. If I want to make you guys level up, I have to give it to you guys. I mean it's a very, very hard decision to make, but I need to do it if I really want you guys to progress. Because you guys may not know it. You guys may not know it. Like, if you understand how to work this, like, I don't know, it's gonna get you closer to like being full-time with trading, to be honest. Because you don't overthink anything again. Oh yeah, we built this. We built everything else. Oh my God. We're down $400 on the total trade right now. Well, at least now I've put EU in a position where I think I've given it some really good room for it to like, do the weeks and stuff like that. But again, I'm thinking here, if this do that week, honestly, what's going on right here, though? I'm thinking here, if this actually does go down right there, but there's no point, I think it's eventually going to go down to the stop loss. But I have to give it the room, though. I have to give it a room. If I had like $20 risk on that thing, I won't give it any room. I'm just going to let it kick out. $20? No, nothing there. Let's see, though. Let's see. I mean, what I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to make sense of why I can live with my balance being at $1,400 right there. Do you understand? Like, this is SLs. After all my SLs get taken out, this is what I'm going to be having in my account right now. So I'm trying to make sense of, okay, good. Am I good with this balance? If I'm not good, I mean, I have to eliminate, I have to take out GU right now. Like EU, I have to take it right now, out right now from the trades. Some sort of there, kind of like, okay, you know what? What if? I don't want to do what if, but I'm basing this off what? Something really, really good. So that's why I'm just looking at it. What is this? Gold at key zone? Gold at fucking key zone? Oh, all right, bet. Oh, damn, bro. You see the beauty of kind of like not going hard on one or two trades? I didn't mean I hadn't gone like, $400 or $900 on this trade. I would have gone like, just go on gold right here, you see? And just take it from here on, right? I would have been able to kind of like put an extra $20 on this level right here and take this trade as well. So that's the beauty of it, right? But we're going to get there. All right. We're going to get to a point where now when we reach like $500 or $1,000, now we can take multiple trades without putting the account at full risk, right? And that's the goal right here, guys. That's the goal. Oh my God. If this in 13 minutes on your USD right now, if that candle closes, the vertical line is going to change to red. And that's going to mean this now fits sell conditions, which means we should expect one more leg or even complete trend change. That could be it. Oh my God. So this really didn't fix above the 800 EMA? It really didn't do it though. I'm surprised. Let's see something. Is this looking to go down? Okay. It did not go down. What happened to EU? EU go up, right? Good. Nah, bro. It's gonna go down. Nothing you're gonna tell me, bro. It's gonna fucking go down. Oh, sorry. You said I shouldn't course again, but I can't stop it, right? I can't stop it. Like, it's messing up with my fucking head. All right, guys. I think I've had some fun with you guys, but this is what we're running, right? This is what we're running. So we're giving it some room and, God damn it, bro. So what are we waiting for? We're pretty much just waiting for, because if we want this, right? But again, we are also preparing for this right here. Do you understand that? We also prepare. Oh my God. That is not happening before I ended the stream. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm sad right now, guys. I'm sad. I'm sad because we are almost at the low right here, and USDCHF is nowhere close to the London high. Oh my God. So what would happen to my fucking EU trade if this go up to the London high? Oh my God. This would almost touch my freaking, oh my God. Just try. That's all. I do appreciate you trying though. Yeah, I'll try. That. You know, because I think I've got like, some kids watching or something like that. All right, guys. I'm getting emotional. Okay, I'm just gonna let this play out. No manipulation. If I move my stop loss, you guys are gonna get notified or anything like that. But I'm not gonna move it. I'm just gonna take it because I'm already settled in with the idea of I might end up at a $1,400 balance, but it is good. It is good. Do you understand? There is no problem. I believe right now. Any stop loss right now. Look, I believe right now that every single stop loss, if it gets stopped out on any of those trades, it creates new opportunity. Do you understand? So, and if this happens during the NY session while it's still in play, we can actually do something about it. But if it doesn't happen and it drags all this up down to like, Asian section and stuff like that, I think it's actually gonna work out nicely. So we just have to wait. Or maybe we'll give it 10 minutes more and let's see what's going on. Let's see what happens after then. Let's just give it 10 minutes. Let's just wait 10 minutes more. No, let's let that news kick in. All right. Because again, I'm going to close the stream. Like if we fix above this level right here, I just have to close the stream because I think that's the worst case scenario. I think it's going to go to TP right here. The moment we can fix it above here again, it's going to be straight to TP, guys. So I don't have to overthink it. Don't worry about the drawdown, right? Honestly, don't worry about the trades. Don't worry about the drawdowns. Once you place it, just look at money for the chat. All right. Try to build up different scenarios because this is what makes you a pro. This is how you see it. You can see I'm not guessing here. I'm sort of like, playing it with what I'm expecting and I'm trying to line it up with a lot of things. Not a lot of things, just looking at the other pair, right? I'm trading USD. So it only makes sense. It does make sense for me to look at DXY to understand what E is going to do. It makes sense for me to now look at USHF to see if E is going to do what it needs to do. It makes sense for me to look at GBPUSD to see if I'm getting everything connected, So that's just there. Let's wait 10 minutes. News is happening in 9 minutes right now. News is happening in 9 minutes. So let's see. I'm not waiting for TP. I just wanted to make sure that this sits at a solid point where I can give you guys, if this happens, I want you guys to react like this. Right now, again, I can, we just have to wait to stop loss or something like that. But if it fits here, I think that's already a game changer. I think we're gonna make money on this. So we're gonna talk about this tomorrow, whichever one it is. But in 9 minutes, I want to see what happens in 8 minutes. I don't know. I don't expect the news to do anything crazy. Let's see what that is. I don't expect the news to do anything crazy. I don't expect this to go back up. I don't expect any of that. In 8 minutes, we have a flash manufacturing, flash minute, but whatever it is. So yeah. Yeah, right. Seven minutes. 7 minutes, and I'm already loving that rejection right there. All you have to do is very simple. All you have to do is just fix above this level right here. If you can fix here, it's already gone. It's game over because we're fixing here. All right, with me, we are sitting now above the EMA cloud right here. So because we did this week right here, now we are preparing ourselves for that large impulse like that's about to happen right there. And again, if USHF fix around here, it's already a game changer. It's going to go all the way down and it's going to completely, take out this low right here. If we take out this low right here, guys, if this take out this low right here, now I'm going to tell you the plan. I'm going to tell you how this account is going to go to $10,000, all right? If I'm right, I'm not talking about whatever it is right now. If I'm right about this, I want you guys to hear it. Now, this is how you think. If I'm right about this, now it means I'm right about this whole thing being a corrective leg. So since this is gonna be the 61% area, right? It means that if USHF does fill this level right here, now if we reject back up of this level right here, it means we're expecting USHF to come back to this high. And if we're right about that, you see from this level right here to this level, we can capitalize on 2 more trades and get this account to $10,000. Do you see that? If I'm right, do you understand? Because it's always gonna be, if you're right and you play it according to what you think is gonna happen, it's already gone. So literally, if this happens and we reject it back up here on the daily, so basically what we're going to be looking for every single day is going to be Asian section, manipulation low, W formation, then bounce up. Or Asian section, right? Asian section, London range, one high, near section coming, continuation up. Do you understand? So it's going to be these two bullish intraday bullish patterns that we're going to be watching for every single day to ride all this all the way up. Do you understand that? I hope I'm able to communicate this, very well for you guys to understand. Like, it's not about every single trade needs to get you somewhere. You need to be able to follow it up back to back. I'm not on here looking for new opportunity. However, I'm just on here looking for, okay, good, this is the time frame that I have in my head. This is what I'm looking at. So every single day I'm playing towards that. So as I'm right, I look at it, now I know what needs to happen next. If I'm wrong, I look at it, okay, am I wrong on this trend? Is it just a manipulation? Did I just get wicked out? So everything is kind of everything is in line. Do you understand? That is how you trade. That is how you get consistent. That is it. I said this. 21, I said this. If I'm right, this account is going to get $10,000. If I'm right, he's going to get $10,000. And it's going to be because we're going to capitalize on the what? If this is a corrective leg, now this is going to, it means we have an impulse leg coming right now, very soon, in the next 2 weeks on USHF. And when it comes to USHF, you have to understand that when it comes to impulse legs and shit, it will do that really, really fast. Do you understand that? So since we want to see take out this low, maybe even tap the lower band right here, that would be a pressure support. So why do I use Bollinger Bands? It's just sort of when I'm looking at a corrective leg, but the lower bands is gonna be where your corrective legs ends. Do you understand? So it's gonna be where you're gonna start looking at reversal point, or where the W pattern is gonna actually start forming, to reverse back up. Do you understand that? So that's just what it is. How many minutes do we have on the news? We have 4 minutes on the news, which is fine. I think it's EU doing something crazy right now, but it's okay. It is okay. We just down $600 right here, and our equity is around $2,300, which is fine though. Which is really, really fine. Oh God. I mean, we're trying to make big money here, right? That's why we're taking this amount of risk. Do you understand? $900. It's okay. You're learning a lot watching me. Yeah, you're welcome, mate. And it's really going to help you in the future. I can guarantee that. It is really going to help you a lot in the future if you can actually absorb the information I'm giving you guys. I mean, it's not, I'm not just talking here. I'm playing the money right here. I'm playing the money in front of you guys. You can see I'm increasing the risk sometimes. You can see why I'm doing that. And when I make mistakes, you can see it online. So you can know how to react. What do you do? How you trade? How you think? How you put everything online? How you over risk? How you flip? Where to flip? What does a good flip trade looks like? What are the, confirmations you have to watch for? How do you line this up with general trend? Every single thing. Do you understand that? Everything is right here in front of you. So what more do you want? Not the random person just telling you to do shit. I'm the person that look at me doing it and you can do, oh my God, $1,000? Shit. That really wouldn't go down. Okay, that is going down, bro. Are we gonna go down? Or are we just gonna reject? I mean, we're going down, but USDJF is not even close yet, bro. In 2 minutes, we're gonna see what happens. I want to see that weak right there. I want to see a weak very, very fast and reject back up. That is what I'm looking for. But damn, bro, like if this just go down right here, if this just kind of like, go down and instantly, this might go down, take out this low and recently go back up. If I get my low taken out, look, if I get my low taken out right here, why do I do this? If I get my low taken out right here and it instantly rejects and give me back the bullish, the bullish vertical signal right here, then I'm going to take it and that's going to be the trade that's going to make me money back. Do you understand that? So that's just how it is. If this all happens on the year section, I'm not saying if this happened on major section or anything like that. No. I'm not interested. When this start happening, getting carried all the way up to like the engine section, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that, bro. Are we close yet? Oh my God, we're still not close on USDJF. Please let it be a straight spike and up and down. Please let it be that. Let it be that. Let's get this over with. Let's get this over with. Okay. No, this is getting in line. Everything is kind of falling into formation right now. If this, weak out this low and reject, all we're doing is whatever it is you want to do, want to see fast rejection back up into, on GU, want to see fast rejection back up above the previous day, right? Let's see what this is doing. This is still here. This still looks like this, but anyways, okay, let's see. Okay, GU taking out our low right now. Oh my God, that shit is really be shooting for that London low, bro. That is difficult. That is really difficult. You're not doing much. What? What happened? What? Are we back at $1,400? So my EU got closed. And that should open with a gap. All right. Bet. You see that? Do you see that? Right. Did GU go down? All right, taking out your lows right now. EU other way, it's taking out a, oh my God. Oh my fucking God. That is so crazy to watch. Okay. So now we took out the lows. Let's see what USDJF is going to do now. So now we're having a proper play. So now we have the proper play we're looking for. So the first conditions has been met. Now we want to see a rejection back below this level right here. And that's where all my recurring that's where my profit is going to come from. So I'm just waiting right now. I mean, like EU, USD. Again, like I said, like, think of, do you see that? Like, it is always interesting to just actually, like, wait for that pattern that you're looking for on the day. Do you understand? Like, me thinking, okay, you know what? Maybe we're not going to weak out the, London lows or manipulate any London highs or lows on the day before we start going. You end up doing that. This is 1 hour, 30 minutes into New York section and it still did that anyways. So you can see it. So what next? Like, bro, like literally what next? So again, what was the plan when I said if this comes down and weak us out? If this comes down, weak us out and fix above this level back up again, now that's going to be the play. Now, we love the idea. I'm not going to have to trade on USDJF right now. I'm not going to have to trade right now. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. It is still moving. Let me see where the stop loss is. Okay. So we just touched the keys in right there, and I was hoping for that. I was really hoping for that. I knew if USDJF was going to even spike up right here, I knew it was going to kick me out anyways on GU. So, but I was hoping maybe there's some possibility of not getting weaked out. But putting my stop loss at a London low, that's reaching, bro. That is bound to happen. Anyways, we lost $1,000 right there. No pressure, bro. How much we up? We up $1,500 right now. Okay. And after TP, we're going to be off $20. All right, all right, all right. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. All right, one more, one more, one more. Give me one more. First confirmation on that. Wick out to London, right? Second confirmation is going to be coming back down. And also seeing DXY back below here. That's going to be a good play. This as well. You can see how everything sort of just, taking out the London highs and lows right now. Do you understand that? Gold is looking perfect, I should say. But it's looking good. Nah, I'm not gonna mess with that right now. Look at this one right here. Now, this one right here is even difficult than I thought. Now, this one right here, after doing that spike right here, if we're fixed above the London low right here, now that's gonna be a spike, an incoming spike to the upside. That could be that. All right, but again, wait for this vertical line to be red and take the long if that's what you're interested in. If you trade ES or NQ or whatever it is you guys trade. Okay, now I sort of love that. Should I add right now to the trade? Okay, let me see if I can add to this trade. Let me see if I can add to the trade, bro. 40. No, I want to add more risk to the trade. I want to take maybe $400 too. What was that? I'm going to take $500 right there. And I'm going to sell that shit all the way down. Right, because I think we might still not get that low right there. I think we might still get it. I'm going to sell that. Yeah, I'm going to sell that. Because, again, we had two conditions, right? One condition was what? We expected that stuff to wick out the London high, right? So when it happens right now, we're rejecting like this, you have to take the risk. You really do have to take the risk. All right? Again, now the confirmation for this trade playing out would be we're getting the low back down below the 800 EMA right here. So let me readjust the total stop loss right here, big profit right here to being at this level, then total stop loss to being at the same level right here. So that's going to be it. Damn, bro. So now listen to this. So total risk now has been bumped up to like $900 if I'm not wrong. Now, what? It didn't even let me speak, bro. Are you feeling this? Do you want to feel this back up? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think with this one here, all this comes. I don't know. I'm not trying to predict anything here. But man, bro, I put in a trade and you started running off. Oh my God, today is a fuckery day, bro. God. I thought it was rejected. I thought we're done with this pump. Nah. You can't be doing this. Nah. I still don't think you can do anything because now everything lines up perfectly. We have the divergence we have been waiting for. We have the London high. Now the only thing we need is to see the rejection back down below the London high right here. So I think all this is just extra shenanigans. I think it's gonna go back. He's gonna go back down regardless. So I think it's gonna go down. So anyways, here's it. So now look at how sort of like, right now, just aiming at this level right here, we'll take my balance back to $4,000, right? If I'm right. Now, if I'm right, for us to confirm this leg, we have to see rejection back down below this baseline right here. Now, if that happens, I can wait for the first impulse leg and the pullback. When the pullback happens, I can add to the trade. I can just leave it. You know what? This is a risky trade. I think I'm... What? No way! I'm getting my ass handed to me right now. Shit, bro. No way I just lost $2,000 on a day. No fucking way I just lost $2,000 on a day. Yeah, that is really spiking out, brother. But I'm still not giving up on that leg. What is happening right here? We're not getting any sort of rejection back up. This sort of happens, but I still don't see. To be honest, even after all this spike, I really still don't see much. I just think that's just an extra leg. I think this sort of pattern is going to lead to a large sell. All right. So I just think that's it. That's why it's been stalling, and that's why it's not looking to go down, because of this last leg right here. And for the fact that now this last leg created a sort of some sort of gap, even tells you that this might actually reject. So if I lose on this, I don't think I'm gonna lose on this, but I think I'm gonna recover it back like quickly, even with the same trade. So with the same trade idea, as new confirmation comes in, I just think that's it. Let's see what that is. We spike a little bit above the key zone right there. We need one more. We need one more down. If this just get back here, I don't think we can ever get back up here. And let's see. Anyway, let's see. So you guys take note of my stop loss right here. This is my stop loss. This is my stop loss, all right? You can see that. So just in case, I'm not guessing it, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not gonna move it. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm not gonna move it and let it go. Because if I get tapped out, right? Tomorrow comes in, I can still take advantage of this. If I'm still right about this leg, with this little move right here, I can still take advantage of this trade and still make my same $4,000. Do you understand that? So no, I don't think there's any problem here. It can tag us out regardless anyhow. But with this, I don't really think so though. I don't really think so. But I think I fucked up the trade. I really fucked up the trade. I should have just waited for either trade to play out. To be honest, I should have just waited for either trade to play out. Because I had USDHF kind of like, I had USDHF, entry right here, stop was somewhere around here. And that was just at a basic entry right there. And we're still waiting for this one more leg. And again, we had the USDHF, USD buy right here. And we had our stop. We had our stop somewhere around here, up here. We still didn't hit that. It went down. It happens. But again, it just tells you that sometimes I think you have to respect, you just have to be patient a little bit and let that leg happen. Sometimes, just sometimes. If I didn't have a lot of balance to play, I would have just waited. I would have just kind of stick to just one trade idea and try to see what happens from there, That is sick, bro. All right, we are almost 2 hours into the stream. So I'm gonna just end this one right here. But hey, that's the trade I'm running right now. So whatever happens, tomorrow we're gonna pick this up and we're gonna see what happens. Whatever happens. I'm just waiting for one thing. Just a rejection. I'm just waiting for one thing here. Imagine having bad entry on your first trade, on your first entry, and having a bad entry on the second entry he's gotta be the craziest thing. Having two bad entries is crazy, bro. I thought, okay, that was a rejection. I pop it in instantly, just so like, no, nope, not yet. I was like, nope, no. Anyways, guys, so that will be all on the stream. Oh my god, 2 hours today. I don't want to make this anyways, it's good. That was a good divergence there though. Is there anything doing anything nice? Look at that. Gold, nothing much. This isn't below yet. This is rejecting. So USD crossing is still dropping. God. I thought as much. I knew I should have sold. I knew I should have just left that fucking sale. The whole nightmare begins when I thought the London low was somewhere around here. So I was taking this as a rejection and maybe a rejection back up above the London low. But then when I saw this, I'm like, oh my God, now if this even breaks here, 100%, this is where the volume is gonna be grabbed, 100%. So that was when that was when I had a little trouble there. But anyways. All right, guys, so that's gonna be all for today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we got some pretty good news. How's tomorrow gonna do? What's gonna happen tomorrow? What? What is this? Oh, I can paste a picture on TradingView now? All right. Oh, God damn it, bro. Nah, I'm not satisfied with the whole idea of making what, 4,000 after all the risk. Nah, I'm not satisfied with that $4,000 profit right here. I've got to be able to do something around the middle here if I'm right. So the moment we are below the 800 and 200 EMA, I have to do something. I have to stretch this like $5,000. I cannot take this amount of loss and now end up with $4,000. No way that's going to happen. So more confirmation comes in below here. I'm going to do something there. If I don't get stopped out. Which I think I might. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I know when I get more confirmations, I'm not holding back. Anyways, guys, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Let's fucking go.